VigilanteWilliamson here on my first episode, actually interviewing somebody. Well, actually, no. You'll be my second person I've actually interviewed. The first one's kind of infamous. Let's hope it does not go like that.
Yeah,
As
I
you know,
promise it should not go like that. Yeah,
yes.
I'm gonna try to not be such a meme of myself.
Yeah. Please don't. But the talented, the youthful, half of the Dempsey's, Zombimane. And if I had an applause thing, I would hit it.
Hello.
That's what she said.
Got my dad out in the other room. He should stop in later in on the stream, but yeah.
Yeah.
But,
So yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. And hopefully y'all, I'll take it y'all doing a project again. It should be out Halloween, right? That's been y'all little tradition.
Yeah. We're coming out with new stuff every single Halloween. Sorry, someone tried to call me.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, since you did, the first one was the infamous Hunter J interview, the living legend, and the idea, ironically, maybe so. That's a Dempsey sighting. Yeah, zombie.
Hey,
yeah, something is a little off with your audio. I don't know. It's like staticky.
Is that better?
Try it now. Say some more.
Hello? Can you all hear me?
I can hear you, but it's still something staticky about it. Maybe it's the connection. I don't know if you, man, with fucking StreamYard, you make sure you choose the right mic. Sometimes if you have like a controller connected or something else, it'll be picking up that mic and not the right one that you want to use.
Hello? Is that better?
All right. Like I said, I can still hear you, but I think the crowd, once it gets even more compressed by streaming out, I think it's a little bad for the people out there.
Well, as long as I'm still here, I guess that's all that matters.
Yeah, like I said, I can still hear what you're saying, and I could deal with it, but I don't know how. Hopefully, the chat can. And if you guys have trouble hearing anything, we'll try to repeat it or say it. Unfortunately, this is they said maybe sign out and back in. Oh yeah, I mean, there's a few StreamYard vets that was an OG thing that worked. Maybe try coming back in. That's what she said. And I'm going to keep saying that. I'm sorry. That's just my thing. So either that or pause.
All right. Hold on. Let me refresh then.
All right. I mean, this is StreamYard. Shout out to Courtney. Shout out to Wook. Cinch and Dildo. I saw the Dempsey was in here as well. Low spec Linux laptop. All right. He's back. Let's see how this goes. All right. Speak, child.
All right.
Oh, way clearer.
Okay. Cool. Good.
Cool.
Good shit. All right.
Sheesh. StreamYard has not changed since the last time I've used it. StreamYard has not changed. Hey, Fizz. There is now sound. And then I'm still doing the thing. Why do I keep having that comment up? It's not. We don't want to remind people about Hunter J. Okay. All is well in the kingdom. We have the multi-talented Zombimane.
Yes.
Sir. And how are you doing, man? How's everything?
I'm hanging in there. Life's good. I woke up today. Smoking, type shit. You know what it is.
Yeah, you and me both.
Making some music. I made some new stuff today, but
yes,
I can put that in the chat if you want.
Oh yeah, we want to play as much music. You said you want to do an audio tutorial. I kind of want to do an interview, and I got questions I've been wanting to ask. Just like I probably asked them, but it's still like I really want an explanation on. I can get in one of the first ones is the genre selection. Before we do that, Fizz has a comment because if we want to talk, we are a week away from the selection, or is it a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. Did you know the Democrat Party made an ad saying the Republicans are going to ban Prime? I will say this: I'm in Texas, and a lot of I'm not trying to goon for the people, but I am trying to be accurate for the people. In Texas, you need an age check, which means you need to send your ID to a Prime site. And that's, as you would imagine, a deterrent from using such a site. So, but luckily the internet is plentiful. And not luckily, no fat, please don't use Prime. Don't use Prime. But
that's bad. It's bad for your brain.
Bad for your brain.
And it's also bad for relationship development too.
Absolutely. Do not use Prime. But there's something to that thought process. There's something that's not complete bullshit. Because like I said, out here in Texas, for some reason you need an age check, and I'm like, man, I'm not about to send a picture of my ID to the fucking hub. Are you crazy?
Right.
Fuck. No. And the thought is to ban the youth, which I get that.
Yeah.
But it's like, homie, I'm not sending a picture of myself to the hub. It took me just now to do the identification shit for YouTube. No, I'm not gonna do this to the hub. Fuck you, no. And sorry it's taking me so long. Another lingering thing from StreamYard is I can't click links, so I got to open up the YouTube thing to toss links out.
It's good.
So, but yeah, you feel free to toss it in the chat. And hey, y'all could always pre-listen. I'll probably have I'll try to section it off so it can be a little bit more focused than usual. And then we'll probably all right, I'll ask a few questions, maybe play some songs, maybe repeat that loop. And then after I'm done with questions, we can just talk about whatever, do whatever.
Hell yeah.
And shout out to Low Spec is trimming Marwin. Another thing is I probably talk to the chat too much, but I always like getting the chat involved because it wasn't for the chat, it wouldn't be for me. This is also true, Dempsey. If Democrats are saying it's probably a lie, but they might want to do that age restriction. That's not the same as banning it, but it is a hassle. Man, but some of these political ads are hilarious, man. I don't watch TV unless I'm watching football, and they had the one of the trans shit with Kamala, and they got the dude, the tall dude playing basketball, and they got this one dude look like he a clown in a dress. Which I don't know why they talking shit because they had JD Vance in a dress. Hey, Slasher. He actually Rob Zombie, man. Shout out to Rob Zombie.
Yeah, shout out to Rob Zombie for real. He's making bangers, or he was making bangers. I don't know if he's still making any more.
Yeah, but I mean, then he got into directing. That was like crazy.
Yeah.
Democrats made ads saying you made alt-right rock music. What the hell?
Hey, I plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth. Fair enough. Magpie shows up in episode 4. Okay, I gotta get back into the Penguin. Rich was radicalized by Zombie's music. Yo, Rich is legit radicalized, by the way. After talking to him, he cool, but brother, it's like, whoa, you don't see that simple so much. So, self-reported via protection. You know what? They both might fuck with the prawn. Honestly, they should. Prawn is not good for you. We already went over that. But let's go over something more positive. So we already have Dempsey on the panel, and we have a Dempsey in the chat saying hi to Slasher, which I appreciate that. As you were saying before, new album coming up next week.
Yeah, I have a new album coming up next week, and me and my dad actually spent some thorough end time making this work the way it's supposed to. Now, what I mean when I say that is people on YouTube can actually play our music because it's not copywritten by SoundCloud or any other distributors.
Yeah. Thank you for even mentioning that, because that was an issue I didn't know existed. There's a lot of issues with these distributors. Lots of them. That's why some people, I want to make music. Some people say don't even use them. But that's cool that you're even doing that, man, to make sure people can play your music.
Yeah, I got to make sure that they're playing the music because I kind of like the views,
Yeah. There's got to be a way. Isn't there a way to link it to where it goes back? Because sometimes I'm watching a short and it'll link back to the original recording. And
what do you mean?
Let me see. I hate to go into my toxic ass shorts algorithm, but it'll have the sound on the bottom, and you can click the sound and go to where that song comes from.
Oh yeah. Okay.
There's got to be a way to set your music up to do that. Like if somebody had a short with your song to do that. There's a lot about using the modern tools that we have in the internet to maximize viewership. And I wish I wish I knew all of them. And no, you ain't do anything to me. I said you smart. You're a cool dude. And shout out to the Bronx. All right. And sorry, as you said, smoking. I've done some smoking thing. So okay, that's cool that your album can be played. The past two projects were bangers. Obviously, you got a lot of the solo bangers we'll get into. So what was the theme and the thought process? I mean, obviously Halloween probably gonna be dark, but What made this album different from the other ones or similar?
Well, of course, we got a few songs in from the album, such as like Death Curse or The Ways of This Dempsey. The Ways of This Dempsey is actually AI generated. That's a little secret, let me tell you about.
Uh-oh.
Um, yeah, my dad put in a prompt in, I think it was Suno AI, the
Okay.
website, and he had typed in, whatever, and it shout out that, and he sent it to me, and I made it better, and that's The Ways of This Dempsey currently.
I see. So yeah, I know your dad likes a lot of
And I
AI.
did
So,
that. I'm sorry to cut you off, and
oh no,
I
go ahead.
did that with the rest of the songs pretty much.
Okay. So it starts
Except
off as an AI prompt, and then you add instruments and sounds to it.
Right.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of AI and it's a little bit us, but it's mainly us. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently the prompt is make banger. That's what
Yes.
Session Dildo thinks.
Yes. He found out.
And it's AI with the brain. Shout out to that. Isn't that old Jadakiss line? And no, my links have never Rick Road or Snow Bunny anyone. That's propaganda. Propaganda from the left.
It's propaganda.
But man, that's an interesting concept. What are your thoughts on AI? And I mean, obviously, you like it a lot to go through the whole project. Is that how all the projects have been made, or is this just the recent one?
Just some of the recent ones, but there's been similar projects that I've made that don't include, the AI process, which usually takes longer. I have to go real into depth of each single project.
Yeah.
So, but I love FL. I can just speed run beats for real.
Yeah. And I wouldn't follow this link. This is a link to P. Diddy's company, Bad Boy Entertainment. You might want to watch out for that one.
Yeah.
And hey, El Gordo again with the AI with the braids, and then LDG. Evening.
What's
Appreciate
up,
you being
LD?
here. So okay. Interesting stuff. I've been back and forth with AI. I don't really use too much of it, but there is a lot to do, and there's a lot of AI sampling. A lot of people are using this. Is not an uncommon process anymore to use AI and then add instruments and re-sequence things, and especially does the AI allow you to get the layers of everything, or do you just get everything in one track? Rather, there's layering separators.
Sadly, we get everything in one track, but you can
Okay.
prompt the AI to do like, for instance, let's say I wanted a soul sample, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell the AI, make me something soul,
Yeah.
and I'll just chop it up and use the soul sample from whatever it hands me.
Okay. Smooth.
Or whatever.
That's how we got
track
infamous
it hands
BBL
me, you feel
Drizzy.
me? Right. Like, it's pretty cool. I think AI in most cases is just another tool, but there's that one AI that recently took the life of someone through
Whoa,
emotional
what?
manipulation.
Gee.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about this. Holy shit.
Yeah. May their soul rest in peace. But yeah, no.
So wait, what? I don't want to sidetrack you.
Other than that malfunction, I think I think it's fine.
I mean, something needs to be said about the human, but how did that happen? Like, I don't want to disrupt this for that, but was like an AI girlfriend boyfriend thing.
Yeah, it was like one of the AI girlfriend boyfriend things.
Oh fuck. Granted, I mean, yeah, I mean you can't really blame that all on AI, but that's another conversation before. That's crazy. I didn't know that happened. I'm not to laugh.
Yeah.
That's like dark, man.
Yeah,
crazy world we're in.
Yep.
So yeah, shout out to LDG in the chat. He kind of taught me off the ledge with AI. And then I realized there's also always going to be something, there's a lot of instruments even before AI that can be emulated. People still hire string quartets, and there's like 1 trillion string libraries, but people will still hire someone to play strings. You know what I mean? So just because the technology has quote unquote replaced this thing doesn't mean that the thing is you can go on Fiverr and find someone who could just play strings, and they'll fucking do it
Right.
into a microphone. That's what she said. And
if I wanted
play
someone to play violin for me, just go on Fiverr, pay someone to play you the violin, you know?
yeah, you can do that. And that might be better, you know what I mean? So that just no matter what generative technology, and then we already had, you know, chord generators for years and all sorts of chord progressions. So this is, when you really think about it, AI has already been sneaking in the music industry the past 10 years, especially.
Right.
So those are my thoughts. And so, like I said, no matter how much AI and generative stuff, somebody still needs a guitarist or a vocalist or a bassist or a string quartet.
Ever since DAWs came out, or like the fast tracker stuff, I don't know if you've ever heard about it, but you probably have, considering you're, you know, older than me, no offense, but fucking what was I gonna say? The fast tracker stuff.
Fast tracker.
Yeah, you ever hear about that? It's like it's pretty much a DAW. It's pretty much like one of those old-fashioned DAWs. I'm pretty sure Sentient Dildo knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he knows some of the old stuff. I remember, like, I mean, obviously Pro Tools, Cubase, and Cakewalk were older DAWs that kept on going, but I don't know. Fast Tracker I hadn't heard of. I know there's some Amiga.
Pro Tracker, Fast Tracker, the Amiga samplers, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do know the Amiga samplers. Because they have, like, you know, kind of like a, I don't know what you want to say.
That's where that one fucking, oh my god, what's it called? Hold on, let me look at my vault real quick.
Yeah,
because this shit, oh my god, this is gonna drive me nuts. So it's one of my jungle things. I think it was literally called Another Jungle 8-track thingy, and I played it for you most recently.
Okay.
You told me that it sounded like some PS2 vibes. That's where I literally get the vibes from, is from those old-fashioned Amiga sampler videos.
Oh man, that shit sounds cold, bro.
Yeah.
That shit, OG's here. She remembers that.
Hell
Appreciate you being here. The shit sounds cold. That's what I, you know, really want to ask you about. Your musical ears off the page. And going back to that tragic story as a 14-year-old kid, you got to watch your kids, man. You got to watch your kids. That's dark. You got to see who your kids is talking to, and shit. That's crazy that the AI is that. But we got to start treating AI. You know, my brother said, don't give it rights. We got to treat it like a something that is more capable than this already. It probably is. So we got to watch out for AI every time we use it. But I had to look up Fast Tracker. It looks like it was a program back in the 90s. Yeah. Okay. And it was based off the Amiga tracker. I've seen the Amiga Pro Tracker. I've seen that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy. So that's cool, man. It was only had MIDI notes. Well, it went to Fast Tracker 2. They had a sequel that I think expanded upon this original stuff.
Oh, hold on. Dempsey said something right underneath that. Bloss wants me to remake Brazil. Or no, he wants me to make Brazil Part 3.
Yes, he said that.
I do believe I have multiple songs that could be labeled as Brazil 3, but I don't know if I want to do that yet.
Listener says she's Amiga age. And I'm sorry, I might get behind the comments. So Amiga came out in the late 80s. It was one of the first music programs.
Yeah,
some people have
Commodore.
People have bought these things to try to recreate that sound. Obviously, you don't need that.
I know, and it's crazy because this sound is starting to come back, even though it's a lot more evolved now than what it used to be.
I find that, you know, I'm making a little synth pop album. Nostalgia is huge right now, but we have nostalgic, you know, technology or emulations of it, but we have modern sensibility. So you're seeing like people take these vibes, take these sounds, take these loops, whatever it is, and come up with whole new ways of creating. That's what makes your music so cold, is some of the shit you do. So is that what it is? Just taking, find the different sources. And where do you get the ear to say, I want to take some Amiga sampler right now? Like, how did you have this interest to even do that?
So
Someone
I
so
shit
young,
you
no
not.
offense.
I shit you not. Uh, I was on some edibles, right? As
That's
one
what's up.
is, and I was just looking through YouTube, and all of a sudden, I see this one thing on my YouTube. It's some underground breakcore people, and they're using the Amiga Fast Tracker or the Pro Tracker or whatever it is. And I started like learning what this shit is and what 8 tracks were from back in the day, and like
Yeah,
all you can do with all that shit. And I got so fascinated in it that I tried to replicate that sound.
that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. What did you use to replicate it? Was it like an AI or like
FL.
FL? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Shout out to FL.
Shout out
That's
to
your dog
FL
choice,
Crack.
along with App.
Please don't
Huh?
shoot me down at Image Line.
You said what?
I said,
Oh,
please
oh.
don't shoot me down, Image Line.
Listen, if it wasn't for that, they would have never gotten famous. No one would
It's
use it.
true.
They've made more money because what happens is, and honestly, I've been thinking about doing it. Listen. For years I've been trying to be honest. Back in my youth, I got I hit Tortuga. I did my Johnny Depp thing, not getting shitted on in my bed, but I mean pirate stuff. But man, it's like tape loops might be. These technologies are too expensive. There's just not enough money. So it's like, man, I would love to use this. I don't have that right now. And even FL Studios, like, oh well, you really need the $300 version. Like, really? Do I really
Right.
need that? Or do I, hop on our piracy and get it in? You know what I mean? But
Right.
it's just,
And I feel the same way with plugins. They're just too damn expensive. Like, I'd have more, but they're just too damn expensive.
yeah.
Like, I'm not
Yeah.
about to spend fucking $300 on Serum just so I can sound
Right?
design something for free when I could just use Vital. You feel me?
Yeah. Shout out to the free VSTs. There's a video with a bunch of free VSTs I'm gonna check out. I still use a lot of free VSTs. There's a lot of good stuff that's still free. You don't have to pirate it. They offer it free.
Sentient
But yeah.
Dildo just said, just get a cracked one. And my response to that is, well, I could. However, you know how risky most of the time that is, or it could be? Because like malware and suspicious, or not
That's a problem too.
malicious
Yeah.
material. I said suspicious. I meant malicious.
It's both.
Yeah. Some sus material on there. I don't want that on my computer.
And real quick, let's talk about Dragon Lair. It was a game with a knight and a girl, and it was Dragon Lair. And the Johnny Depp thing, as far as going to court with your ex. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, but I was just talking about
yeah, no, that's tragic.
that sucks. But yeah, that's the dichotomy. Is like there is, and that's why for the longest time, because I started building my own computers, I'm like, man, if I put all the money and build it, I don't want something to fuck it up. So I'll just pay for it. And listen, I have a lot of paid plugins. I've absolutely paid over the years thousands of dollars in plugins. Absolutely. There's no doubt about my mind. And it's like, is the next plugin really worth it? Oh, thank goodness that El Gordo was joking. Don't listen to Retro Richard. He's trying to radicalize you. He's trying to radicalize you. But stuff aside, so you use a lot of FL Studio for a lot of your work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's become near industry standard. I mean, I remember when it wasn't, but it is now. So is it a particular version? I know there's some many controversy about which version to use. Or some of the older versions may sound quote unquote better. Your thoughts on that?
I personally believe that FL Studio is just FL Studio, and I prefer Ableton, in my opinion, over FL.
Okay.
I have done both Ableton and I've ran FL, and I prefer Ableton more. That's all I got to say towards that. When it comes to just the different qualities of FL, that compared to the other versions of FL, like older versions compared to newer ones, I personally believe that the older ones have what it takes, but they're a lot more buggy. Yeah,
Okay.
they're a lot buggy.
Yeah. So okay. You use Ableton. Is that like something that's upcoming, or do you have some of the stuff that was made with Ableton too?
No, I wish I could make some on
Mm,
Ableton. I'm still kind of learning it.
yeah, yeah. No worries. Learning takes time. I'm trying to get back to learning music theory.
Especially
So
since and it'll take longer for me since I don't even really have it. You feel me? So I
oh
have to
yeah,
just
so you got
remember all of the shortcuts and all of it.
yeah.
But yeah, yeah, Dempsey, I would love to get Vidge on Audio Tool.
I'll figure it out. He said he'll teach me later on. We'll see.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
see. Um so I should have actually written that interview out instead of just being I'll just wing it. Um so okay, you mentioned learning about music like off YouTube and stuff. Is that how you kind of find other like, there's not a lot. I mean, maybe there are a lot of 20-year-olds and 19-year-olds. And how are you? 19 or 20 right now?
I am 19 years old.
19. Okay. Maybe a lot of people your age are into, going back to the 90s, going back to these older sounds, but like, outside of the Amiga, there's still a lot of older stuff you pull from. What inspires that? Is it just finding it on the internet one day and thinking it sounds cool?
Yeah, like seriously, it's most of the time just me goofing off. Like I'll
Yeah.
just be goofing off, coming up with the sound, and if I like it, I like it. And usually, if I stumble upon a sound and I like it, I will go out of my way to be obsessed with that sound until I'm no longer obsessed with it, so I can move on to something else to obsess over.
I see. That's actually kind of a good way of doing it because it just keeps your stuff sounding fresh. Because like you experiment with so many sounds,
Right.
like the Memphis sound. You experiment with like you mentioned jungle style stuff.
Yeah. I
Uh,
can do D&B, which y'all have
yeah,
heard. I can do Brazilian stuff, which I didn't even know I could do until I tried it. Like
yeah,
when I stumbled upon the Brazilian favela stuff, I do believe this was during the Director X controversy with I don't know if you heard about it, but when Director X was
vaguely.
attacking Hypnotic and the rest of them.
I remember it because I sometimes reference it because you talk about Director X from that. Was it? I keep wanting to say Snow
Robin
White, but it's
Hood.
Robin Hood. Robin Hood, which
Robin
I
Hood.
thought it was hilarious. I'm like, I wouldn't even know this piece of shit existed if y'all didn't platform him and have him interview. It's like, wait,
Right.
are you
Right.
guys a part of the marketing department? The gimmick is, well, you get to yell at them. It's like you're doing a better job marketing than they are. What the fuck?
Right.
Even if
And
it's the
which is
reverse.
crazy because yeah, no, that's crazy, Dildo, because I was sitting there and I was listening to the main theme of the actual movie. And I was like, man, this is so offbeat, and I do not fuck with this at all. I could make this sound so much better, and I did. So
Yeah, I'm half convinced it was almost like reverse advertising. Like it was like, hey, this is really a Sharknado version, DEI version of Robin Hood. So we're gonna go all the people who hate it because they don't know any better, and more people will watch it just to laugh at it. And at least somebody watched the shit because nobody's gonna watch a small. What's this, a Canadian show? Like nobody cares about this thing. But like, oh, Director X, let's put them on there and play clips of it, and then you hear we be robbing off beat. You're like, what is this shit? Let me see what it is. Exactly. Director X background is music and music. Absolutely, this is true.
yeah,
Beef sales. He would start beef to make a show, and people fell for it. Yeah, that show wasn't even going to be heard. That show's going to get like 2,000 viewers if no one said anything. Like, seriously, there are shows on television. I'm not lying to get like under 10,000 views on broadcast television.
that's tragic.
Yeah, especially channels like the CW, some of these smaller channels you don't even know people
Dude,
have.
oh my god. I'm in the same area where the CW is located. You feel me? Like this shit
Yeah,
is not
I didn't know it
cool.
was Ohio.
It gives us a bad look.
CW used to be cool the first couple seasons of Flash and Arrow, and even was it something Guardians of Tomorrow or Legends of Tomorrow?
Yeah.
They were okay. And then it fell off of it. And then I think Supernatural was on there. They had some decent stuff some of the time, but Poverty Network, most of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, Supernatural.
Supernatural
Yep.
was a CW show, which is Yeah, Supernatural was good. It was probably their best one.
Yeah, I say legacy wise, it probably is. As far as having consistency, because boy, the Arrow and Flash fall off. Yeah, it was a Canadian local channel.
Yeah.
And shout out to Retro Richard. He has his own project. Oh man, he's been working on over 1,000 views on Wattpad. So I mean, you can always toss the link. Yeah, the first few. Hey, Arctiman. I'm probably Arctiman. I'm messing up the name. I'm gonna say Silva. Yeah, the first season of Arrow, I'll say the first 2 seasons of Arrow was fire. Third one started to fall off. By the fourth one, it was too much. First couple seasons of Flash was cool, but then it started to get whack. And then the last few seasons, not to go deep, I always thought Candace Patton was cute, but she apparently was a backstage nightmare and just ruining everything. And then it showed. So
yeah,
that's a whole nother can of worms. But man, that's cool that it's cool that you just fuck with old stuff. As you mentioned, I'm old, and so old people. Oh man, I remember that in the '90s, or I remember that in the early 2000s, even because now that's 20 years ago,
dude.
So yeah, all of this is before your time. And I mess with the '80s. I was born in the late '80s. I'm not that old. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff I messed with before my time too. Guess there is that interest. Like, oh man, what did my parents and grandparents listen to? That's why I do a lot of soul. I don't. Y'all haven't heard it, but most of my life I've been doing soul sampling because stuff from the '60s, '70s, and early '80s, just like that shit. Now, like you said, you can AI generate it, but still like listen to those old songs.
Isn't Ghostbusters like 40 years old?
Yeah, it's got to be. It came out '84. Yeah, it's 40 years old this year. Ghostbusters.
Who are you gonna call? No one.
No. El Gordo said he just broke a flip flop outside of a Publix. No, just go get a pub sub, and maybe like something to wear on the foot too. But get a pub sub. That'll make you feel better.
Right.
And Listless has never watched a CW show. You haven't missed a ton.
Well, there's a few CW shows that you probably just are better off not watching because they're just that bad and corny.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah,
I'll say like an Archie reboot or something. It was like, what is this?
Like there was this one. I forget what it's called. I think it's like called Shadowhunter or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, my girl put me onto that today, and I was like, babe, this is terrible. This is so corny.
Oh, sorry about
I
that.
couldn't help but laugh every single time anything happened because like their swords were props. You could tell they were props. Like they didn't even try to make them look real.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy, man.
Because there's like cosplayers and motherfuckers on the internet that can do a better job than that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, I've seen people online on fucking TikTok without even being on TikTok. Like, someone shows me a TikTok, and the first thing I see is some like Japanese girl like doing like the best, for instance, Kagome from Inuyasha. Like, some of the best Kagome cosplays I've ever seen. Or something like I don't know. It's just some random shit. Like they could do better, and I know they can do better, and everyone else knows they could do better.
Yeah, they can, and they just don't. They just don't because they don't care. Unfortunately, they don't care, and then that's why no one ends up watching the shit. They're like, it's a loop. If you put more effort, we would know you care, and you would have a better product. More people will watch, but they don't. That doesn't connect, unfortunately. But hey, you make good product. You make great music. I wish more people could hear it.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. And I recognize that I make some all right product because my worst enemy is actually myself. My biggest hater is myself, and I'll admit that. Yeah. But other than that, I can also admit that I'm good enough to where I can have people who work in the music industry tell me straight up, dude, you're industry material.
Yes. Again, watch out for the ditties, but you're absolutely talented enough.
Right. I got to watch out. I've been watching out for the ditties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's lower people, we know about Diddy, but there's lower people who, even if they're not as extreme with baby oil, and maybe it's not even literal, but they are trying to fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing to
Right.
watch out about with the industry. Yeah, you're absolutely better than songs that are playing on the radio. That's not even a debatable thing.
Like, that's what's crazy is I've heard some underground artists that are like a lot better than the shit they're playing on the fucking radio nowadays.
Yep.
Like, and I don't know. I don't know, man. That's why I don't listen to mainstream stuff anymore. Like, I had someone ask me the other day, they're like, hey, Z, what do you listen to? Just like in general. And I'm like, usually underground stuff, like not like old time Suicide Boys and like SoundCloud rapper era stuff and other, people in my underground too that I'm listening in on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what, man? It's something I had to realize because I've kind of been similar. And I forgot, like, the SoundCloud era is now 10 years old. You know what I mean? I'm like, wait, I remember when all these rappers were young and up and coming. And I saw an interview with Trippie Redd, just a clip, and he said, man, all the people of my generation are gone. And I realized, A, he's correct, and two, his generation. Like he said, I'm like, God damn, yeah, all these motherfuckers are dead as fuck. And that was years ago. They've been gone. Like fucking Juice WRLD and Triple X was died like fucking 8 years ago, 7 years, whatever it is, 2018 or something like that.
No way, dude. Was it really that fucking long?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's 6 years. It's been 6 years for both of them. And it's like, whoa, that's crazy to think.
Nah, that's tragic because that makes me feel like I'm getting old.
Welcome to the club. 20s is the first time you start feeling that because, like I said, those artists, like, oh man, I remember being in high school listening to artists and like, yeah, they've been gone, since whatever. And okay, there's a few comments I got to get into. Your dad said,
"Drop a song. Where's my oil bottle?"
Oh shit. Yeah, apparently the dad think you're looking for a Diddy. Not a Diddy. And then, industry material sounds ominous. It doesn't even want the music career. It corrects. Man, your music deserves a lot of, please keep releasing music with your dad each year. And if you want, y'all should still release music together, but you should definitely release a lot of solo stuff. This is a good question. Do people still listen to radio?
Well, in most cases, no. However, if your phone dies and you have nothing else to listen to, would you rather listen to someone bitch and nag or silence? I'd prefer the radio, honestly, over silence or someone bitching and nagging.
Yeah.
So,
you know what? I like silence because I'm a weird motherfucker, but going back to the radio, it's always the case. Mainstream Jacks with the Underground doing it and Watered Down. Yeah. Where's my drink? And high school music is considered oldies. Yeah, that's the same with me. And then 2018, it was 2018.
Dude, tell me about it. Fucking old stuff for me is like stuff I made back in 7th grade, dude.
Yeah.
And that was back in my DJ days. When I started first producing.
Okay, so you have been producing for a long time then.
Yeah, I've been producing for about 8-9 years.
What got you into it in the first place? Was it just your dad?
Well, believe it or not, it was before I had gotten braces or started my plan for braces. Mm-hmm. And it was a way for me to cope with the pain.
Okay. Oh man.
I started doing some small stuff like some Beatmaker Go. Is this app on Apple you could get?
Yeah, I like Beatmaker on iPads.
Yeah, you can.
And iPhones, I think.
You can get it on an iPad. You can get it on an iPhone.
Yeah, I've used it before. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I tried Beatmaker Go. I've done Drum Pads 24. I've done what's the other one? I got it. Hold on. DPM, which is literally BPM but with drum pads. It's cool.
Yeah. We got. I guess there's some white noise supremacy going on, like white noise because of the superior noise. I wasn't expecting that, and then you're only white. So I don't know what the hell is going on with the chat. Brown noise is dangerous. Yeah. What is going on?
Hey, did y'all hear about the pink noise?
What's
or the
Pink?
green
I've heard of
noise.
Pink Noise, but what's the gimmick with that?
It's just difference in frequency.
Oh yeah, that's all the noises are. I thought you had like a joke, like Pink Noise
No,
never shuts up or something. But
no.
to
If they're
keep with the
talking,
theme
if
of
they're talking like,
bigotry based on
I
noise.
guess I could go like you know, Putty Cat Pink, but
Mm-hmm.
if they're talking like brown noise being oh yeah, 229A the Walker. Oh my god. That's a old that name takes me back. Holy shit.
Oh, that like an old stage name or
Yeah, that's my old stage name.
that sounds pretty cool. It sounds like a cool album title. So keep that in fucking mind. That should still sound cool.
Yeah.
I guess Pink Noise makes you gay. Why are you gay?
Yeah.
White is the approved noise. Wow. Why are you gay? So yeah, you went through different names, different phases. What led to Zombimane as the name? Is that
So it
what
was
is it?
originally Little Zombie, and
Ah,
this was back when everyone was naming their like rap name Lil this, Lil that, and
mhm,
but mine was actually I named myself Lil Zombie for a reason. I had a few friends. I was the only white friend out of that friend group, and I
mhm.
was arguably the smallest one there. So they call me Lil Z because I was always so messed up on stuff because this was back when I was going through a lot,
Yeah.
and I'd always look zombified. So they just call me Zombie or Lil Zombie
Mm,
or Lil Z, you know?
I
So I
see.
just went with that.
I see. And then eventually Zombie Man. Is that like
And then
Gucci Man?
Zombie
That's
Mane
another
because, Ghost Mane and Gucci Mane, I
Ghost
like
Man.
those
Yeah, that's the other
artists.
one I was thinking of. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I like those artists. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gucci Man, that's crazy that some of your age like Gucci Man because he was really big when I was growing up. Like
Right.
it was like the years of me, the last year of high school on to like the next 3 or 4 years, it was Gucci Mane everywhere. It was him and Wayne were everywhere. You just
Yeah.
couldn't go 5 seconds on the radio or on somebody mixtape or anywhere without listening to Gucci Mane.
And then another one for me from old time, like from old time shit like that is like wouldn't Wiz Khalifa be considered?
I would consider listen, I consider all those artists. Wiz Khalifa, I feel a little older, but I think I'm the same age as Wiz Khalifa. So what the fuck am I talking about? I think he was born at age. So that's when people my age. That's when I started to get depressed, honestly, because people my age were starting to make it into the music industry. And a
Right.
few years after that, I kind of like by 2013, I just checked out and just stopped listening to music for years. For years, it took me like till the pandemic to start back listening to music like that. But yeah, Gucci Mane was cold. He had cold status in the streets, man. Everyone in the entirety, out not just Detroit, Michigan, everywhere was listening to Gucci Mane. You
Yeah.
couldn't go nowhere without hearing no Gucci Mane. He was bigger to us than Taylor Swift is now to white thoughts in New York. Oh, I would disagree. Wiz has some. I don't like everything Wiz Khalifa produced,
Right. Right.
but he's got some bangers, man.
Yeah.
Maybe some of them, maybe more of them are mixtapes because I mean he does got some generic sounding shit on like as far as major label. He has some cold like gangbang. He has some cold songs on some of those tapes. Soulja Boy did actually kind of innovate internet promotion for the whole world, not just hip hop. He was the first big internet artist off of yes MySpace, but early YouTube too. You know, but okay, that's how we get Zombimane. A combination of they say Gucci Mane,
Gucci Mane and Ghost Mane.
Ghost Mane, and then apparently some Dark Time. Not to I don't want to get too personal, unless it's up to you. But I mean, obviously, even some of the song titles is dark. The logo is kind of dark. Cool, people love darkness in their music, but a lot of dark.
I embrace my mental health stuff, and it's only because it's mainly a cope for me.
Yeah, same.
Uh,
That's how my shit started, honestly.
yeah. I don't know if you remember, but I recently got diagnosed with bipolar,
Do
and
remember you saying that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's been rough, but I've been making it work every single day, taking it day by day, just taking my meds, doing shit like that. And yeah, I mean, dark times happen, but I'm always on top because at the end of the day, I'm me. So
That's good, man. Don't let the dark time, they gonna happen. They happen to all of us, and there's no way around it. You're picking a great way of dealing with it because the music is good and it's a good outlet. But yeah, don't let them get to you too much. I'm gonna leave the chat alone because y'all going crazy talking about. Okay, I can't help it. You said McDonald is Soldier Boy's fault. I'm assuming you mean Tom McDonald, and then Retro Richard talking about people in Zombimane we love all the darkness. This is wild work. I don't know what
love
to say.
owning. Oh no.
Say this is why I'll never. Unfortunately, I love playing your music. I will never have a big enough platform to really give it the push that it deserves because I will never make it because there's no way the algorithm's not bashing my head in. Actually, it's doing okay. Oh man, this is getting dark. But all right, I guess we were talking about darkness and your ability to embrace it and channel it into music. In a lot of ways, and like you said, you just had the recent diagnosis. There you go. Failure is success in progress.
Yeah.
So is there anything on Spotify that's just solo you? Because it doesn't seem like you have, or am I
No,
wrong
not
there?
yet. I am still trying to basically get my life together so I can have enough money to do all of that.
That's smart. That's smart because
it's I
so
got a
many
kid
different
on the
charges.
way and it's not going to help.
Congratulations, but obviously that's a lot of stress.
Right. And
Fair
thank you, by
enough.
the way. It's we're having a little girl. She's
Oh man.
Yeah.
She have a name already?
Yeah, we have a name picked out. Her name's going to be Elise Jane Marie.
Okay. Well, is there a due date for Elise J. Marie?
A day right before my dad's birthday, January 17th.
Oh man. Well, shout out to Elisa. Elise.
Elise, right.
Okay. I don't want to mess up the kid's name. I can barely talk. I can barely speak English. And you say Jade or Jay?
Jane Marie.
Jade Marie. Okay. Elise Jade Marie. All right. Well, happy birthday to. It probably will. That's what ends up happening. Like a lot of my family has birthdays in October.
Right.
Just they just end up linking up. There's something there. That's true. Once you copyright, it's basically over for online promotion. There are loopholes around it, but man, I've been trying to figure these fuckers out, and it's tough.
Yeah.
It's very tough. And
yeah, it is.
This is part of why labels still exist is they've made the industry very obtuse. So certain things are very difficult for you and easy for them, and then you gotta. It's always a loophole, even in the era where you can still put your stuff on Spotify. They still figure a way to fuck you. So that's the unfortunate. But they can figure it all out and make it all simple for them. So where you can play music, and it for some reason doesn't. People were able to play that "Not Like Us." And that was still one of the biggest songs for Kendrick this year.
Even though fucking Utopia was better, or no, not Utopia. Fucking what was it called?
Euphoria.
Euphoria. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
I said Utopia. Jesus
Christ.
It's
the same concept. One of those big ass.
Euphoria is like one of the best songs that I've probably listened to by him in a long time.
Yeah. Hey, that whole it was fire music, man. I wish he would release that more often. That all his poetry shit, but shit was hard. Shit was cold. Pause.
Pause.
It was cold, but yeah, that you were able to play. If I played it right now, I would not get copyright claim. But if I play something else, I'm gonna get something on my copyright. But then some copyright will allow you to use it. There's a way to do it. I just don't know how. I did see one of these distributors. You could turn off YouTube. You didn't have to turn it on. There was like because I think they don't offer it. They don't offer the YouTube copyright claim thing. So I'm like, okay, maybe use them so I can get a release people were able to play my music on YouTube. But I forgot which distributor. I had to go back and I got it down there, but I don't remember offhand. It's either I don't know if it was DistroKid or CD Baby. I think it's one of them. And you
I've
guys
heard about DistroKid.
they all suck. Yeah, I've heard evil things about DistroKid too. That they can take your music down, take your money, not pay you out. I've heard all this evil shit.
Yeah.
I've heard bad things about every single distributor. I haven't heard one because you guys went through
You ever hear
SoundCloud.
of United Masters?
I have. Well, have you used them before? Or
I have not. However, my buddy JT the Kid has, and he has nothing but good things to say about United Masters.
Okay. And then El Gordo says Lander has pretty good mastering.
I heard about Lander.
Yeah.
I never tried it personally, but I've heard about it.
Okay, yeah. El Gordo makes music too. We play some of his music off some of his band. Oh, and then we got Utopia actually means no place, not great place. And then your dad giving us some more knowledge. Utopes meaning no place, nowhere, and utopes meaning good place. Utopia can imply both. An ideal place of one that cannot exist, which is I think that Chat GPT is correct.
Yeah.
Why people stop this. Stop this. But yeah, there's the distribution thing. There's a lot of controversy about that because we already have a platform in Spotify that rips off the artist something crazy. And on top of that, these distributors are getting in on the game, ripping off the artists. Again, they
all just want your money, man.
Yeah, they just want your money. And it's horrible, man. It's horrible out here. So you guys are not using a distributor for your album next week, right? You're just tossing it out on YouTube. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. We're our own distributors, so everyone can listen to our actual stuff now.
Are you gonna put it on any other like Bandcamp or SoundCloud? Which I heard Bandcamp is starting to get bad since they sold out, but I don't know how bad it is yet.
Hold on. Hey, Dad, are we doing anything with SoundCloud?
No, because some of this.
Just no.
No, just no. Right. Okay.
Fair enough.
That's valid. All right.
We will eventually, just not on this one.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So we will eventually, but not right now.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fair
enough. So there's a lot of little mess, and I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as distributing. I might check out United Masters and Lander and check out stuff, and then mastering. Did you guys just mix and master AI master? How'd you mix the album? Speaking now that we're talking about that.
So what we did was we just did some fade ins and fade outs and, made sure that it all connected together.
Okay.
The volume seems like it's
right.
more closer to being mastered.
Can you get close to the mic? Because I can't quite hear it.
Hey.
Oh, say. Yeah, we did it that way with the fade in and out to give the oral illusion of oral, I mean AUR illusion where your ear would think the volumes are closer to the same level.
Fair enough. That's doing it hood way because I'm gonna just mix it. I was thinking about paying somebody for mastering, but I'm like, man, maybe I don't really got it like that. But so did y'all like? I'm asking questions for me to cheat off y'all test. So did y'all just like take all the tracks out and make one track like file and then put them together and then fade them in and out, and that's how you did it?
No, so what we did was I went into each and every single one and just faded in, faded out, showed it to Dad, and then made sure that he approved.
Yeah, and then we worked on the order of the tracks and what we wanted the message and the tempo of certain areas of the album to be.
And then after that, we started doing 3 for 3 each on videos, making videos for the album.
Right.
Okay. How did you guys do the videos?
Spectre online.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Spectre. What is that? I've never heard of that.
It's just a visualizer website.
I'm gonna type it in there.
Oh, okay. So, that's what's up.
Yeah, so nothing special. It's really not. It's nothing special.
How people use simple visualizers? That's still and you drop to the chat because I don't know what the hell
it's spelled exactly like that.
Yeah, with 2 R's. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, you always got to change it. And yeah, Bandcamp, unfortunately, I'm starting to hear they starting to get downhill already. A corporal bought known for a shitty practice. God damn it. I get selling out because who wants to run a company when you can just get all the money now? But fuck, it's going to suffer. Because Bandcamp was one of the few self-distribution platforms that you could use and didn't get bullshit with as far as major ones. But they didn't distribute to Spotify. Was their own thing. It's like you can go here and you can pay $10. If you want to support artists, obviously it's still on YouTube. But if you want the files for yourself or if you want to sell physical through Bandcamp, people, you burned up CDs. That's before your time. Your dad knows about burning CDs.
Yeah, my dad knows about burning CDs. I too know about burning CDs.
He's told you the dark arts of the past.
Yeah, yeah. I have learned some things about burning CDs.
Yeah, physical media is the way to go, man.
Physical, there's still people who want. I still buy physical media from artists I like, and Bandcamp was a good way. I mean, you can still use your own site and Shopify.
We need to find a way to burn our shit.
Oh yeah, that's super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Fucking A.
I'll
just go. No.
Man.
The reason I say that is because there's this head shop. I'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, and that's nothing. Local places will put. Oh shit, yeah. We'll put your CD here. Still, because people still buy it. People, there's just like vinyls kind of came back. CDs are starting to make its little comeback. People are starting. Oh man, I just want the CD. Shit's Papa Cotton Ministries, Wookiee Supremacy, whichever name he is today. He's worse than Diddy with the name changes. But he still buys a lot of the bands he likes CDs. I know he got Lamb of God CD. People still buy CDs. People buy shirts. People, because like when you make music as good as y'all do, people want to support it. People want to represent it. I don't know. Right. If I use a shirt site. They take a lot, honestly, but nobody's buying them yet. Vinyl really never went away. But it's come back stronger than ever, and CDs are starting to have its comeback.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys should have shirts. What is the shit I use? It's in the description, I think.
I was thinking about starting my own clothing brand, but I need to
have it.
I want to do some other shit first.
Oh yeah. Oh, that would be dope. That would be dope. I just use it direct to printing. I guess I put in the chat. It's called Spreadshop. They take a shit ton of the money though, so there's probably a better split for the shirt. But I'm not trying to charge you. That's why a lot of people tax. Because they split. It's like, so if you wonder, like, damn, why is he charging me $40 for this cheap ass shirt? It's because he wants to actually make a bigger cut. I'm cool getting old industry prices. I think I only make like $6 a shirt, and they charge $22. But they do the printing, and my Spreadshop is the site. Shout out to Wade. He's the one who showed me. So y'all could sell merch there. Clothing lines are gonna be a little bit more involved, but there's still, because that's for regular business, there's a lot more simple stuff like Shopify, Etsy. Still people who use stuff like that. And then there are different printing shops and different places you can get blanks. You can go, what's that shit? AliExpress. You can go a bunch of places locally to get blanks, get print shops, depending on how high quality you want the shirts to be and what brand are there. There's a whole thing. So hey, I would say pursue that. That's all I'm trying to say. There's a whole way to do that. I'm sure you've done some research. Do more. You can do that, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably do some more research on that.
Yeah, but it's definitely doable. It's definitely something that can be accomplished. I saw some of this one. What's it called? Gymshark. And I think they just started off just printing, like screen printing shit. Now it's like $1 billion company. That's nothing you can do. Just screen printing at home. Just get a screen printer and do it yourself. Just buy the shirts in bulk. Obviously, it takes, I don't know how to do that. That's a lot of YouTube. That's a lot of money. You still got to, a lot of stuff.
Like a silk screen?
Silk screen. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, silk screening.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, Garwood used to do that.
Huh?
Hell yeah.
Y'all know somebody who does it?
Yeah, we know someone who apparently does it.
No,
that's what's up.
Who used to do it? Okay, that's what's up.
Well, he can at least guide y'all on what to do.
Yes, sir.
Fucking Richard, watching them gym bunnies.
Yeah, how do you know about Gymshark, Retro Richard? That's my question. From watching them gym bunnies, of course I am. But that's not what this interview is about. We're talking about Zombimane. Used to be a lot of small silk screeners. Shit, there's a few. I mean, I'm just talking about local. There's like one down the street. There's I see these fuckers everywhere. Let me see real quick. I wanted to you sent me one song. I wanted to play some music. If you got any more music, man, feel free to
Yeah,
I don't know.
I got you. Hold on.
As I try to figure out how the hell do I even do this. I haven't done this in fucking years. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I have it shared properly. I have
Yeah,
how
I
I
can
feel.
see it.
Okay, cool. I've done that. So yeah, feel free to toss any more links. I'm mute my mic. I'm gonna play How You Feel, or the song's called How I Feel, but it's not how I feel. It's how you feel. You made it, and then we'll come back and you got more music. Feel free to toss it out there. And can you hear the music? Firstly,
Kinda.
kinda. Check. Can you hear it? Yes, you did. Hear it. Okay.
But yeah, man, what you think?
It's cold, man. I like that dreamy synth in the back. I'm trying to figure out how to get it louder. I don't have a volume control on.
Is the volume tab at the bottom all the way up?
Yeah, I checked it midway, and yeah, it's all the way up. And I'm like, well, damn, how do I get this louder on OBS? You can I can make the volume of loud as I want. I can even make it louder than it shows if I go into the settings and just add a number to dB. But I'm sorry. So hopefully you guys heard it. It's a pretty good song. It has like this cool dreamy synth, and then kind of trap-ish, maybe Memphis style drums, and then it's just cool, laid back, kind of dark.
I made that while I couldn't sleep last night. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Do you know what? That's another question I wanted to ask you. Do you get writer's block? Because good Lord, I wish I could.
I do get writer's block, and when I get writer's block, it's probably one of the worst feelings of my life.
Yeah.
Because music is the only thing that remains consistent.
Yeah.
Most of the time. You feel me? So when that one consistent thing in my life, especially habit-wise, leaves me, I got an addicted personality, man. That's one of my biggest flaws. So one of my biggest flaws is like getting attached to some habit or whatever it is, whether it's me making music or like doing like smoking pot or some shit, like, you know what I mean?
I absolutely know what you mean. That's why I just put some weed in this bowl right now. And it's not because of you. It's just I'm addicted. I have an addictive personality, but I've been dealing with writer's block. I stopped making music. I had this thing when I was young. I kind of gave up on it for a good portion, and I stopped listening to music. And since then, I feel like I've had writer's block. I've still been doing music. Even this project I'm gonna release next year, I've been doing music, I've been making music, but it doesn't feel like I can tell you're free. And man, don't lose that. Just always feel free. Don't even if you have a block, man, whatever you can do to work through it, don't ever go super long periods of not making music. No matter what. Even if you know, all right, you say you got a lot of stuff going on in life. It may be not the priority you may want it to be, but keep making it, because I can't get that like, oh man, just make a beat in 30 minutes. So it's not because you're working fast. It's just the ideas come to you. Everything comes, you put it together in a short amount of time. I can't do that anymore. I used to. I can't. So please don't ever make that mistake of stopping. And Dempsey,
I definitely don't plan on stopping.
Yeah.
Nah.
And then if you do sound design or something else.
Right, yeah, that's what I tend to do. Like, I'll like make some presets on Vital for when I'm ready next time. You feel me?
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
And then more advice: keep writing to you. While you have it, it'll unblock yourself. See, I've gotten stuff that I like, but I still don't feel that freedom of just being able to, how often do you make music a week? It seems like it's every day. At least you're doing something.
So I was talking to someone about this earlier today. Actually, I think I may average out at around. Because I was making stuff on Audio Tool that hasn't been uploaded to my computer as a file yet, and I've been making stuff on FL. So I think per year I roughly can get up to around 800 beats per year.
That's an incredible work ethic. That's an incredible work ethic. And you're talking about, and this is including, I guess, is this including unfinished stuff or like complete?
This is including unfinished stuff.
Fair enough. But even that is still incredible. I don't think, that means 2 to 3 times a day or 2 to 3 attempts at music between Audio Tool and FL Studio are going to exist. And then how many of those do you think you consider, and the argument is the song is never finished, but how many of those do you feel like you complete of those? Again, 800 is incredible.
So maybe like 200.
200 that's still
are
incredible.
Actually truly complete.
Still 1 out of 4. That many. That's a good rate. In baseball, if you could hit a ball 3 out of 10 times, you're fucking one of the greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So to have that rate of consistency, maybe burnout might happen. Maybe you got to do sound design, something else. But please don't ever stop, for yourself and for the people who love your music. Please don't ever stop, man. Just keep going. Because Dempsey says a bad song is one that hasn't been augmented enough yet. Most songs don't sound. Yeah, very true. You originally thought they would by the time you're done, especially in a bad or collab situation. Fair enough. Even in the solo situation, a lot of stuff gets. I may remake something, or you're talking about sample. I may try to use like different times before I actually come up with something, or change different sounds. And yeah, something you never know. You might have something. I'll be lucky to get 100 attempts and like 5 things that are usable a year. That would be like, yeah, I'm really doing something. So that's incredible.
Right.
Cool stuff. Go outside. Yeah, people have made albums with just sounds from outside, and they loop it and do all sorts of stuff with it.
Yeah, no, I actually have a file folder in my phone on sounds that I've just randomly recorded outside. Like, I'll be with my friends sometimes, and I'll be like, "Hey guys, shut the hell up for a sec. I gotta record some shit."
That's dope though. Yeah, there's a lot of found sound stuff. It's cool. So 0 for 20 right now. I'm not finished. I got some finished stuff. I played a finished song the other day, but I don't think you were here. Blows heard it though. And I'm not gonna play my shitty music. I'd rather play your good music.
I did send in another thing in the chat. I didn't know.
Oh shit! I may have missed it. Oh no, I do have it. Hold on, Destroy. Yeah, I do have it. What am I talking about? All right, yeah. So
this one's a little Brazil funk, not the favela stuff, but it's more EDM, dancey, funky kind of deal.
Okay. Okay, the audio's sharing. So hopefully you guys hear it loud enough to enjoy it, because how I feel is pretty good too. So all right, we're gonna play Destroyed here, and then we'll get back talking to Zombimane. Sorry about this, man. I wish I could get it louder. That's what she said. But it sounded pretty cool. It's really quiet. Oh man. I shared the sound. I don't know why it's so fucking quiet. I have no idea why it's quiet. Maybe if I turned up my TV, would that be? But I don't know. I don't know. I apologize. It's pleasant, but I'm not your target demographic. I liked it, man.
That's fair. That's fair. This is not for everyone.
Yeah, but I mean, unless it's a lot of like I said, drop D guitars and a lot of distortion, he's not gonna fuck with it anyways, to be fair.
Right.
But I fucks with it. I mean, can't help but to think of Brazil in the Brazil series that now has a life of his own, at least here. I know Nas wants Brazil 3. He's made that clear.
Nas does want Brazil 3.
The thing with this,
I'm not gonna say exactly when I'm making Brazil 3 a thing, but I'm definitely going to make it a thing.
Yeah, we do need a Brazil 3. But here's the problem with this. I'm muting my mic. My mic is muted when I'm playing the song, so it's not coming from my mic. So that's what makes it weird. That's what I first thought. I'm like, wait, I muted my mic. So if it's not coming from my mic, why is it so low? And why don't I have a volume control? I know, I haven't used StreamYard forever. And I know they've done a lot of stuff where even stuff that they had for free years ago when I first started using it, they like put behind a paywall. I thought there was a way of controlling this volume. And there is apparently not. I really wish I could have just turned up the music louder. I don't know what the hell's going on, honestly. So I apologize about that. I really wish, because your music is good. When I play it on OBS, it's a lot smoother, but he said, oh, well, there's tracks that he likes. So if he's like, he's a tough nut to crack. That's what she said. So, yeah, I say keep doing it, man. Your music is good. I get the cost and releasing the shit because, like, man, I want to officially release an album. You have to copyright it with the government. There's a set of fees. Then, if you really want to be official, you need to register with a performance rights organization. There's a lot of fees. Then you got to distribute it to one of these platforms. There's a lot of fees, and then you end up being like $300-400. And then you probably need to get a PO box or some sort of mail thing, unless you want to use your real address on everything. And there's another fee. So it's like, God fucking damn it. And then we talked about mastering. That's why fading in and out is probably the smart way to do it. It's just like, fuck this. And then you see why people are like, man, I ain't got $500 to put out every project. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm a normal human who needs to buy groceries, eating shit. And he's like, fuck, this label who likes my music is going to pay me? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. You could have sworn there was a room tone for the sound. See, I don't know. It might just be maybe I need to come out and go back in. That's what she said. Because just the way the connection is. Sometimes you reconnect. You know, I will do that if you don't mind staying here, just because I'm sure.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that.
All right, I'm about to try to leave and come back and then see what happens. So let me pop myself out.
Okay, so we got the new album out on the way, but y'all knew about that already. Let me see. What could I say about it? It's going to be something else. Let me tell y'all about it. Fucking. Actually, hold on. Let me get my dad in here and tell y'all about it. Hey, Dad. Or should I say Dempsey? Come here.
All right, I'm back.
Stumbling, man.
He's back.
I'm back.
Welcome back, man.
Appreciate being here. Thank you for not leaving. Like, not barely immediately. But yeah, hopefully we don't get the jank sound anymore. Can you hey, if you got some more music, drop another link.
Yeah, all right, bet. Hold on. Let me see. What else do I got?
About urban Wi-Fi. I'm in the suburbs, I'll have you know. Not that far out the urban area, but far enough. But yeah, the music you make is good, man.
Thank you. I've had a lot of time to refine my craft.
Yeah, she clearly have it refined. Oh man, this is kind of a cool title, but let's see what we got. Let me know if it sounds any better. Let's hope it does. Okay, got it to share system audio. I'm going to mute my mic. I'm not sure. Maybe it's coming off of Zombimane's mic. I don't know because you can hear it, right?
Yeah.
Do you hear it low?
It's pretty low. Yeah.
Okay. Let me see something. Hold on, then. Let me move this for a minute. I'm about to. What is it? See if I can bring up a volume for this and just turn it up. What the hell was that? Command. Oh man. Shit. And then you'll see my little settings, but the rest of the crowd won't. But yeah, I gotta figure a way to get the audio settings on my computer and see if I can somehow just turn up the window. Sound settings. Let's see. I'm gonna try something else. Sorry, audio. Let's put my headphones. Oh shit! The fuck these go. I'm gonna change and see if changing the sound card changes things. I usually use my TV, so I don't have to wear headphones. That's the audio. Yeah. I don't know if that'll change anything at all. But shit, I don't know. I don't know if that'll change anything. I guess we'll see. Their audio. Hold on, let me bring this back one more time, and then see if there's an audio setting in Chrome to make it just louder. Shit, I'll just Google it. I'm sorry to boomer things up, but I want people to hear your music.
No, you're good.
Sorry to boomer things up.
Just some technical difficulties.
Yeah, which is par for the course.
Right. All right. I got a joke for y'all. What do you call a pig that does karate?
I'm not sure what's
a pork chop.
I like dad jokes, so I laughed at it.
That's pretty funny. Why did the golfer bring 2 pairs of pants?
Why?
In case he got a hole in one.
I love that shit. I don't know why. This shit is the funniest shit to me. Oh shit.
That's awesome.
Man, I thought
you gotta get your dad jokes going, man.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Oh shit, yeah, you are. And again, congrats.
Skeleton walked up to a human and said, I got a bone to pick with you.
You said what?
I said a skeleton walked up to a person and said, I got a bone to pick with you.
Ah, there you go. So yeah, dad jokes. Dad jokes are essential. Dad jokes are awesome.
Why do seagulls fly over the sea?
Why?
Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be called bagels.
Ah, obviously. Fucking crazy. I love it. I tried to add an extension. Where the hell is the audio? I don't know. I'll pin the 2 bar. There you go. Okay. Did things get loud for you? Hopefully, no. When I'm like, is anything louder?
It sounds same.
Okay. Now I'm about to try to play the music. This Eminem level wordplay. Stop being disrespectful. Stop being disrespectful towards Caucasians, since you did it. What the hell, bigot? In any event, let's go ahead and give this another try. I'm gonna add Zombie's song, and hopefully it's louder. And if it's not, I did the best I could, and I apologize. But this is why did this have to happen again, which is how I feel about this damn technical issues on StreamYard. Like, why did this have to happen again?
I'll tell you what this song's named after the song's done playing.
All right, cool beans. All right, this is why this had to happen again. I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna hope for the best. Is it any louder? Okay, I tried my damnedest. I really did. The shit sounds cool, but like, I don't know what to say, man.
Yeah, it sounded like it was clipping.
See, that's the thing. When I turned it on, it immediately sounds like it's clipping to me. So I turned the volume up higher. I can't hear what you guys hear. It sounds weirdly. It probably was just clipping, but I can't hear what you guys hear. It's a lot louder for me. So I apologize. I need to just do what Low Spec says. Just use OBX next time and just get learn. I've never heard of Jitsu. I just need a free video conference software. And even fucking what you call it was clipping like a month. Well, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, Sentient. I promise it's not supposed to actually clip. So maybe when he's streaming one day, I will just resend it through and y'all can listen to it then. So stay tuned for that. But
yeah, that might be better when I'm just streaming off OBS. I might stream a little later. I might just I might want to do just grab
that if you stream later, I will definitely pull through.
Yeah, we got the worst of both worlds, either clipping or low volume. It's just I don't know what it is. And like I said, I haven't streamed on fucking StreamYard in years. I've just been an OBS person. I thought about using Discord because that's how we've gotten people on, but I don't know.
I'm fine with using Discord.
Maybe next time, worst case scenario, we use Discord, or I'll try Jitsu. Going to web app and use your own server. It is big music keeping us down. We were talking about some of the little sneaky ways they make it so much harder for independent distribution, especially for just normal people. Then that's why people take these horrible loans people call record contracts, because we talk about that, and we haven't promoted the music. You can start ending up spending thousands of dollars. We talked about buying plugins to make the music, buying DAWs and stuff. So you do everything but by the book to produce an album, as far as paying for every plugin, paying to promote an album, paying to get everything registered all the way it can, then paying for the distribution. I mean, and then get a computer, obviously. You've paid a couple. Yeah, Discord is what I used last time. We'll probably just do that.
Right.
They definitely want to pay in your Diddy. But yeah, if you've done all this, you've paid thousands of dollars at least. You know what I'm saying? And then if you start sampling and want to actually clear it, and it's not on something like TrackLib, now you got to pay extra thousands per song. It's just like, what the fuck?
Right.
There's definitely a push to hamper independent music. The guy who made 9 on My Hip because of a sample got sued for like $800,000. It's like, fuck, he's just a dude who just like anybody else. He's just a regular. I mean, he might be a trap star. I don't know about that. There is a vigilante Discord. I don't use it much, but maybe I need to resurrect it because all these do I have it up here? Let me find it. Somebody had it, and I need to just add it to my things. All these fucking crash out degenerate YouTubers be having Discords and be doing degenerate stuff, and I know you guys are psychopaths, right? So I'm like, man, if I get a Discord, I just think about shit. If the DMs between me and Richard leak and all the ignorant shit I'm saying in there, I'm like, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah,
it'll be funny. I mean, y'all laugh, but it was still. You are better off doing 2 Chainz / every Houston rapper / every Southern rapper. just selling it off out of trunk. I mean, I remember. I don't know if you ever hit up open mics, things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, as late as 2019, we had Spotify, and everybody used Spotify by then. People were still selling CDs at like open mics. You would go to open mic. I would go to them with the hopes of one day getting on stage when I was still in Charlotte. But people will still be selling CDs at an open mic. What is it? You have a Batman PFP on Discord? I probably do. I got Discord I don't use. Yeah, I don't really use Discord. But yeah, there's a Vigilante Discord. I think if it that sounds about right. I don't think I have my logo. I think it is Batman. So, but yeah, man, your music is good. So yeah, I'll probably stream later. How late is it? Okay, it's getting late. Open My Eagle. No, not Open My Eagle. But no, I have hit up open mics before. Shit, I don't even know how to sign into Discord. I don't feel like doing this now. You know what? Like I said, if I stream later, hopefully I've signed in and figured it out. We're not quite done, but Fizz looks like he's leaving. Peace out, Fizz. FN 2.0? Discord, what's that? Magic Mike, no. No. Peace out, Fizz. And speaking of leaving, Low Spec's leaving because he's gonna stream. Oh man.
Oh, okay, yeah. So there's this one server on Discord that I'm in that pretty much does all your networking and like not networking, but promo for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. This dude by the name of Problematic White Guy, he's actually got that server up and going. I'd suggest go and check that out.
Okay, FN 2.0 or something.
Hold on. Let me see.
Actually, hold on.
Yeah.
Am I still signed in? Okay, I'm still signed in on another browser. Thank the Most High, because I can't. So the first, let me post my Discord that still exists. How do I?
Oh yeah, there's a forever link, by the way, for anyone who wants to join.
Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm gonna join that, and then I'm gonna post my little jank ass Discord. Okay. Oh shit. Is that me making that noise?
Huh?
Probably. How the hell do I get into invite people? There we go. So here's my invite link for my Discord. If anybody wants to join it, I don't really moderate it. I don't know who's moderating it. It's probably a nightmare, but anything y'all want to do or I need to do, y'all let me know. I'm gonna start adding that to the thing. I also got a Reddit, which I only post when I post videos. I post something up there, but if y'all want, in case anybody gives a shit. In case anybody gives a shit. What the fuck is this? Okay, it's not letting me do it for the live stream, whatever. But yeah, you can check out the Discord. So is there anything else you want to talk about? And then I want to see how Audio Tool worked. Then,
I would love to show you how Audio Tool works.
All right.
I just don't know how I'm gonna do that exactly.
Fair enough.
Can I even share?
Or you can go in and have him go into the program and you explain it to him.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you'll be able to see what he's doing.
So, if you want, you can share your screen. I'll just explain it to you the best I can.
Oh, okay. So I'll go into it. I thought there's a way you can share yours. Can't you share your screen?
I think so. Hold on. Let me see.
Either way, if you can't, I'll do it. And I heard you there, but also I accept your request, Dempsey. Discord probably is well. All of social media is a fair honey trap. If we're being 1,000%. Oh man, we'll play songs any time, man. If you want to, and yeah. I mean, I know that it just went to a listener showcase. You guys had some dope music, even
All right, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can't see a screen. It was a bunch of people who had dope music. Obviously, you, Scrambles, and then Gordo. It was just a bunch of stuff. So yeah. Okay. You want to hide? You want me to hide your login or?
Just log in.
No, never mind.
No, it's fine.
110 trash people.
No one's gonna remember my login, but
yeah.
So it's pretty much just your typical website. You know, you got people saying that you can be followed and stuff. So it's also got that social media aspect on it. You know, you can write on people's walls, listen to people's music, and rate people's music, and like actually have contests here. You know, it's pretty cool. But enough of that. Here's how to get into the main part of it. Let me see. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to stop sharing that.
Oh yeah,
Let me put up the audio tools studio. Allow. All right, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I see it.
All right, cool. So,
and real quick, I see that you posted a link. We're having issues playing it on what's called. Like I said, I'm gonna stream a little later. So, all right, go ahead, man. Sorry, I just wanted to. I might still try to play it at the end, but we might not have the best of luck.
New project.
Okay, I think it's affecting your connection to do this because you now sound real slow and I can't hear you as well, Zombimane. So I think it's actually affecting your connection. It might be better for me to try what your dad suggested.
Centroid.
Yeah, hello? The audio's been crap. I'm about to. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm gonna do.
Never mind. I cannot show you how to use Audio Tool. That's okay. I can explain it to you though.
Yeah, that's what we'll try that. We'll try that. I'm trying to log in.
I can explain it.
Oh, jeez, I thought I already had a username. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, Jesus, genre.
But yeah, you basically start off with a master output, a main mixer, and then a drum computer.
Okay, hold on. Now we're about to. You probably won't be able to hear a fucking thing, but we're gonna start a new project, and then I'm about to try to share it. What the hell just happened?
Oh, it also gives you a virtualized space so you can visually access and see what it all is you're doing.
Okay, so please actually work. We'll see how this audio sounds. But yeah, this is what I see. I see. What is this? What is this? And this is like a.
That's your main sampler.
Ah. Okay.
And then on the sides, you got your drum computer. They have a simulated version of the TR-808 Roland.
Yeah, I see it right here.
TR-909 Roland.
I'm just hitting okay.
And then what you do is it connects automatically. You put in you make your drum pattern or whatever it is that you're wanting to do. You can load in presets.
Okay.
I can hear it.
Okay.
I can hear it.
Wait, they already have a clap loaded? Where's the clap? I want to clap.
I think you're on the clap.
Oh, no, I was on a kick. Where did it?
Where you?
Yeah. Maybe the clap is coming from something else. How do I cycle through? Yeah, it's just
You can hit pattern clear to
Already hooked up by default.
what?
The drum machine that's already hooked up. The other drum machine.
Oh, the other drum machine's hooked up by default. Maybe it's that.
okay. How do I get back to that view? Oh, geez.
You're gonna have to drag up.
Oh,
There
there
you
you go. It's just
Yeah,
other
just scroll out if you want to see more space,
Ah.
and then zoom in if you want to go into a certain space.
Okay, so let me hit play. Let me see one of these things.
But yeah, as you can hear so far, the
Oh, so that was the only one hooked up. That was just the default. Or am I freaking out?
wait,
Oh.
yeah, no, you're soloing. I do believe.
Yeah, I was solo and muted. I can't hardly see. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is the mixer coming from the MA. Oh. So no, the kick is coming from the 808. I see. Sorry. I know you're telling me, but I'm trying to. And
No,
this
it's
clap
better
is
to
coming from
experiment,
here.
honestly. But honestly, fucking, that's how I learned. I was experimenting until it all just sounded great. But the pedals get you out a Heisenberg, which is the purple thing. Go up. The synthesizer under synthesizer.
Oh,
Yeah, the purple synthesizer. That is your main sound design tool.
okay.
You can click on the wave boxes, and it'll show you input of different virtualized waves.
Okay, so it's like a wavetable synth.
Pretty much.
Can you load samples as the waves?
I wish.
So you can come up with different. Okay, you can come up with different sounds. How do you play sounds on this? I mean, I'm sure there's a MIDI hookup, but like if you don't have MIDI,
It's just a note repeater hookup from what I've learned so far. When it comes to the note area.
okay. Note repeater. How do I get to that?
Oh, but to actually put you're talking about putting in the sound. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Hold on. So double click in the main graph.
This?
Yeah, double click in the main graph where the Heisenberg label is, but not like out in the actual graph. Like out in out in the actual where the numbers are.
Oh, like here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
You gotta unmute.
Sorry.
Hit the note circle.
Note
on
circle.
where it says notes.
Yeah.
Hit that. There you go. And then input whatever MIDI note you want to. It also, Audio Tool does accept actual MIDI input files. So you can you can actually hook up your own MIDI synthesizer to the Heisenberg, and it will play notes through the synthesizer.
Okay. That's crazy. Okay. This is probably going to be terrible to watch for y'all. So you start music in here though. You don't like, because when I was thinking about using Audio Tool, I'm like, I already, even though I don't know if I have a love-hate relationship with Reaper, but that's what I use.
Right.
Because it's better with having analog synths, which I do not. I mean, I love them, but I wouldn't suggest because they're just so overpriced. So, well, they're not overpriced for what they are. They're just expensive. And I like I say, I got a bunch of plugins too. So, yeah,
Right.
I'm sure this is painful to watch. Now that I think about it, it's probably not the best streaming. But you've still already started me of where I could explore. Like, okay, I guess my only other question is. Okay, let me actually. Oops, didn't mean to do that. How do I have drum loops appear? And I see that the Heisenberg is on this.
So right click on the TR-808.
Okay.
create pattern track, or create a note track.
Okay. Okay, I created a pattern track. Okay.
And then you just scroll down.
Scroll down where?
Wait, yeah, scroll down. Out of the, you got to be careful, because if you scroll into the box where the notes are placed, it will think you're trying to scroll down the piano roll.
Okay.
So you got to scroll outside of the. Yeah,
Oh, there you go. Can I resize that? Oh, the pattern.
if you want to toggle the to toggle the box, you have to double click the actual box. So go up.
Oops, no. Sorry. Delete. Go here.
No, go up or outside of the piano roll. Go up.
Mm-hmm.
Scroll up. Yep, and then double click that box.
This one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. There you go.
And then I was, I guess, probably put a pattern and then click here.
Yeah.
And then how do I click in, or is it just a pattern from this?
You can either, what I tend to do is I like to copy the pattern from copy the note track, copy to note track from the pattern. And what you do and how you do that is you just press that button, and what it does is it score dumps all of that pattern into a piano roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is pretty intuitive. Okay, so you can program it using this, and then however you set it for, that would come down here.
Right.
Okay. And then it puts me in mind a little bit of Reason, which was my first favorite DAW, where I see these connections and they connect to different tracks. So this is the mixer, and obviously you want an effect. You pull it out and you put it on the thing, and then it auto connects probably to that effect, I would assume.
Yeah,
And
but you gotta put it. You gotta. Okay, so grab you out. Like, let's say, just grab you out any effect, like a chorus or a crusher.
I think I already did, or maybe did I not, or does it show up?
So put it out, but not on top of anything.
Okay.
There you go. And then connect it to something, whatever it is that you want to hear it on.
Okay.
You connect that, and then just put it. Okay, so you'll see little circles highlight over the stuff you're capable of plugging that into.
Oh, okay. Was it this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now the output's going through.
And now it's channeling through there. Right.
Okay. How can I just make this one thing loop, by the way?
You see that little thing right there? That's above the where 1 to 5 is?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you hit this?
Yeah. So there's a little thing right underneath that.
Yes.
Yep. There you go. And then there's a little thing that looks like a refresh button at the top where the pause and the stop button is. And then you turn that on.
I see it. Okay. Yep. And then okay, and then how do you copy? What is this? Oh yeah, Control. Oh no,
Control C, Control V.
Or just Control drag, and then so now you have a little loop.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Hell yeah!
No, Control drag works in most DAWs.
Okay, that's what's up.
But as you saw, here's the little gimmick with it, and I don't know if it's an auto delete. So when you Control drag, if you let up off Control before you have a spot, you just move it, and then but you add Control back, and now it's copying. So that's most DAWs to have that.
Interesting.
I'll just see if it loops. Yes. Okay. But if I'm okay, this is pretty intuitive. This is pretty swaggy.
Yeah, and once you get into the hang of it, dude, I promise you can make certified hood classics with this.
Okay, yeah. And yeah, Reason definitely had visual connected. Matt is live. I actually want to check out Matt. So you've already started me off with a lot, because this is the pattern, this is the MIDI. I'm sure I can mess with MIDI. I might be even mess with this. How have you ever ran this on the iPad? How well does this run on iPad?
I don't know. I've never tried using it outside of a computer.
Okay. Yeah, people are probably gonna leave me for Matt, which I want to check out Matt's show. Matt is I used to do the Culture Crime Fires with Matt. We did an episode last week. Well, not it was of his podcast where I was a guest, but we haven't done a Culture Crime Fires in probably a year plus. And then there's the EQ. There's probably a lot to learn, but you started me off, so you've already kind of done. You know, a lot of this is gonna be trial and error, but it's pretty intuitive. It's pretty intuitive. It puts me in mind of a simplified version of Reason. Have you ever used Reason?
No, I've heard of it though.
It's antiquated by today's standards. It's not as intuitive as that, even though it does have some cool sounds. Has a lot of cool effects. I mean, it you know what? It does have some of this there, but there's a lot to be desired with that, unfortunately.
And there's also a lot more to that I haven't shown you, like EQing and all that.
Yeah, of course. That's the thing. I see there's different EQs, different compressors because it emulates sort of.
Yeah, they even have a multi-band compressor. Like, straight up, it's pretty cool.
So they have a lot of stuff to start you. So my thought was just to have all the stems of all my own music and just upload it here.
Yeah, it's true. What Dempsey said is true. We can actually collab on the same project at the same time, at the same live date and everything.
Oh man. So yeah, I'm gonna mess around. I'm gonna see how this runs on my iPad because that's when I feel like I would use it more. Because I'm sitting at my computer, I'm like, I might as well just use Reaper and all the stuff I already know. But my iPad, there are a bunch of different iPad stuff. You talk about BeatMaker and Apple oriented stuff, and I already use different samplers. But I mean, this might be really way more intuitive to use on the iPad. If it works as smooth as it works here, I would definitely see myself messing with this in an iPad thing. So I'll give that some love. So is there anything else? We've gone close to 2 hours. Is there anything else you want to toss out there or promote or say or are there like pre-links or anything available for like the project, like the countdown links or anything like that?
Hey,
with
Dad,
you and your dad?
You got any links, like any preview links
For what?
for our album? Like any
The
of the
preview
other
link-
tools?
I haven't put them up yet, but I can send you the files. They're in the emails. You could send it to them on Instagram or something, or on Discord. He just sent you a Discord link.
All right.
I haven't put them up on YouTube yet.
Haven't put on YouTube. Okay, I overheard that. Okay,
Word.
you know what? It'd probably be simpler from when I stream later. So actually, because we already had all these sound issues when I play stuff, it's probably not gonna get better.
Yeah, if you're streaming later, I'll just toss you all that then.
Okay. So give me a couple hours. I'll probably be back at like 10:30. I'm about to check out Matt's stream, probably get something to eat. And man, it's been cool. You know, I wish there were 600 people watching to hear your music instead of just 6. We have as many as 14, 15 people. And your music's good. I guess toss out your links to any. I have a lot in your in the description. So if you want to check out Zombimane SoundCloud, Instagram, his YouTube, and then
thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you so much for even having me on. It was great talking to you, honestly.
Yeah. Same here. Sorry for overtalking.
I had a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a good interviewer, as I've learned. I'm sorry. I mean,
No, you're good. I have a lot of social anxiety.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a smart person. You speak well. I think that's supposed to be offensive, but I don't know why. I guess if I add 4 your people, that makes it offensive. I don't know. But there are links. Check out the SoundCloud, the Instagram, and YouTube. And there's a lot of music there. Is your audio too? I know you play a lot of stuff. It's off the audio too. Is that something that you got that link as well?
Yeah, I can slide through my link of audio tool. Hold on.
Zombie that Dempsey being all positive and stuff. I appreciate that. Yeah, Zombimane, you're an interesting dude. You're a smart dude. Keep doing the music. You're hardworking. Keep perfecting your craft. It is showing. It is showing. So I guess it is Retro Richardson.
I cannot find my audio tool link. Hey, Dempsey, could you? Thank you. Thank
He
you.
did. So apparently it's. I'm not trying to offend you people. I don't know what happened, but I got to do better.
Huh?
I commit to doing better. Okay. There you go.
Yes, sir. We got the link out there.
So yeah, and as you see, it's just he's had it for a while because it's the old screen name. But please still check it out. Still cold music. So all right, man. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me on. Much love,
yeah.
aliens. Make sure to stay safe. Don't do drugs. Don't do anything stupid. And
Please
love
don't.
God.
Yeah, there you go. We need more of that. Remember when people actually used to fear God and stuff? The society actually works. In any event, if you like the video, please like the video. If you're so obliged to share and subscribe, please do that. And I wish you all luck and fortune, as Dempsey would say. I will talk to you all later. Peace.
Peace.
Oh, this is an outro video. I'm so much of a boomer. All right, peace.